right, we're back again there, and we're glad to have Tommy DeRamus with us. And Tommy was our local sales manager for a long time. Now you're a national sales manager. And Tommy, it's good to have you to come up and be on the show. I didn't know you got up this early.
Well, every now and then I get up for special occasions like this. But I just want to tell you, on behalf of the entire sales department and the management of the station, how proud we are of all you've accomplished in your 37 years on Channel 6. We're excited about your retirement and hope that you and your family have a lot of great times together over the next few years. We're also excited about the new things that you're going to be doing with Channel 6. And we're so pleased to have been a part of your success, and we're so happy that because you've been successful, we've been able to be successful. And it's just been a great partnership over the years, and we're very, very excited about what the next year is going to bring for you.
Tommy DeRamus, thank you very much. And I tell you, without folks at Channel 6 and all the good folks, we couldn't have done what we did.
Well, congratulations to you, and we're excited for you.
Thank you, Tommy. We sure appreciate it. And all the good Lord. And we're glad to have Doyle Bird. Well, Doyle, you brought the governor in, didn't you? This is my son, Doyle Bird, and he's a corporal, a policeman over at Hoover. And we got to say hi to your sergeant because he let you off early, right?
Well, thanks, Sergeant Davis, for letting me off this morning. Appreciate it.
All right, Sergeant Davis, thank you.
Thank you.
And Doyle started out with us. He played the drums from the time he was about 10 years old, and he's a great drummer and a bass player, and also did a lot of good singing there, Doyle, and we're mighty proud.
Been a great 37 years, thank you.
Say hi to your mom. You know, she'd watch.
Morning, Mom.
All right, and Donna K. Robin. Donna, I want to thank you for coming. Donna K. was one of the best country singers in the business, and you're married now. How many kids you got, Donna K?
3 little girls.
Still singing there.
Still singing when I get a chance. I guess the first time I came up here, I was about 5 years old. And then started regularly with you when I was about 10. And sang with you regularly for about 5 years.
All right, Donna Cannon, a lot of luck to you, and thank you. And Leon Westerhouse, this man's toured all over the world, been to Russia singing, he's been to Korea, he's been, I didn't know you knew Russian.
Oh, a little bit. It says Dobre Utra means good morning in Russian.
Yeah, I know a little Korean.
Well, that sounds pretty close.
And Leon, thank you for being a part of it. You sang here about 10 years, what?
Years 68 to 78, we first started singing gospel songs. I was the first one, and it's great to see people like Rosetta that carry on like that for Jesus, and it reaches all these many people we can tell about Christ through your show. I want to thank you, Eddie.
All right. Thank you, Leon Westerhouse. Great man. Hey, we're glad to have Teresa Smiling, and we got to bring the governor on here. Teresa, come over here, and Teresa used to work on my show, and I said, what did they call that?
Internship.
Internship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's where you don't get paid, isn't it?
Right. Absolutely.
I know what that was. But I tell you, Teresa's a great lady, and we're certainly honored to have her. And you were in politics now in Blount County.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And now you're working for Governor Jim Folsom.
Right, I am. I'm Director of Youth Affairs. I work with youth around the state. It's a great position, and it's a meaningful job for me to be able to bring a bridge the gap between the young people now. You know, crime and drugs and all is just wrapping our state, and it's robbing the young people of their youth. So it's a good opportunity, and I am very fortunate and blessed to be working for the great governor of the state, Governor Jim Folsom.
Hey, you know, I had the honor of knowing his dad, Big Jim Folsom, and his mom and all of them, and Big Jim been on our show several times, and I think he's one of the greatest governors this state's ever had, and I'm sure that Jim Jr. will be equally as good. I
think so, and I'm glad you said that.
Well, I really believe that. I know the Folsom family, and it's just good folks.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Let's see, Ronnie. We're covering everybody right now, and we have the Welsh girls. We're glad to have Michelle and Melanie, and if we get a chance, let me see. Which one is Michelle? Which is Melanie?
I'm Michelle.
And you're Melanie?
Yes.
All right, and they can really dance. They're really great. If we could, we'll clear the stage just a little bit. We'd love to bring on Governor Jim Folsom and Honorable Governor of the State of Alabama, and also Senator Hinton Mitchell. What about a little Y'all Come, boys, the Kid G? All right, ready, happy? How you doing? Great. Let's sing it, happy? Come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Yeah. Y'all come. Yeah, Roland Johnson.
Y'all come. And come down to see Jim Folsom now.
Hey, boy. And Governor Folsom, the mayor of Garden City, Roland Johnson, he couldn't be here today, but he sends his wishes to you and to all of our band. You know, Roland worked with us a long time, and he also worked with your dad for a long time on the strip pickers, what?
That's right. Country Boy and Roland has told me many times about how you started out with him, how y'all used to play together, you and Happy, and all of you back in the old days with the strawberry pickers. And
we had some fun.
That's right. And,
now I know Roland and them. They toured every area in the state of Alabama, and I played with them as long as I could. As far as I could ride that mule, and I'd have to come home. And Governor Folsom, Senator Hinton Mitchum, and Ronnie, if you will, I'd love you to kindly take over and come on over, Governor. It's certainly great to have you, and this is a total surprise, and I'm certainly honored and I appreciate it.
It's my honor to be here this morning. I wanted to be here on behalf of the thousands of Alabamians that you brought entertainment to over the past 30 years.
We won't see anyone get a shot.
Yep. On behalf of the many thousands of Alabamians who you brought joy to, entertainment to, and started their day off right every morning. And my family and many other families have watched you over the years, and it's going to be hard waking up without Country Boy Eddie on the morning show. A lot of people, they love to hear that mule call, that cowbell ring, Governor. That's right.
You know, yeah.
Well, we're going to miss it. And I wanted to give you a certificate of appreciation awarded to you, and it says, with much thanks to you for making the field of entertainment an enjoyable experience for those whose lives you have touched. May God richly bless you in your retirement years.
Guys, that's the greatest honor I ever had, Governor Folsom, and I really appreciate it.
God bless you.
I wanted to ask you, how's your mom doing?
She's doing wonderful. She's watching you right now, like she does every morning, and she's just doing great and just in wonderful health.
She's a great lady, and I love her and your dad. And like I said, I think Governor Folsom is twice governor of the state of Alabama. I think he's one of the greatest governors we ever had. I know my daddy, he'd vote for Big Jim anytime, any place. And I think you're going to do equally as well, and we want to wish you the best, and I certainly appreciate you coming up, Governor. It's a great honor.
Boy. And we look forward to you, and we know you're going to do a lot more work in the future.
Oh, yeah, we're going to keep the fiddle string wrought.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless. All right, thank you, Governor Folsom. Let's give him a big hand, folks, and that's certainly a great honor. We're gonna take a little break. We got to make a farm payment. Then we're going to have Senator Hinton Mitchum, one of our great sponsors, and certainly a great legislator right here in the state of Alabama. And we'll be right back.
Ready to buy a new Chevy truck? Only one dealership has Central Alabama's best selection and price. Carl Cannon Chevy Olds, Central Alabama's truck headquarters. Cheyenne, Silverados, S-Series, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, extended cabs. Carl Cannon has more of what you're looking for. For a limited time, get 2.9 APR on all full-size trucks and no payment for 90 days on all S-Series pickups. We're shooting straight. Full-size trucks, 2.9 APR, no payment for 90 days on S-Series. We aim to please. Carl Cannon Chevy Olds in Jasper. Give us a shot.
Hi, folks. At Ronnie Martin Furniture, Westlake Mall Investment, you can buy this VCR video recorder and player for one low price of $138 while they last, now through Sunday afternoon. Also, this 19-inch color TV, remote control, cable ready, only $199. Every living room suit half price, every bedroom suit half price. Ronnie Martin Furniture, Westlake Mall Investment. Come see us. Thank you.
If you've been defrauded or seriously injured, you'd probably like to settle your case before it reaches the courthouse. But sometimes you can't. I'm Douglas Culp, and I've been representing my clients here in Jefferson County for many years. If you've been victimized, insurance benefits wrongfully denied, bad contract or loan, or hurt by a defective product, call me. There's no consultation fee. I'll just listen to you and tell you where you stand legally.
Eyes at me, pretty lady, because my heart goes wild when you do.
Folks, on behalf of Country Boy, I'd like to thank Mr. Don Drennan for supporting the show here for many years, and just like to ask all the folks to go out and support Don Drennan. There's just one Drennan dealership in town, of course, that is Don Drennan over in Hoover. They're good people to do business with, been in business about as long as Country Boy has been on the show here. They've been in business 125 years, so you know they're going to be around. That's Don Drennan, like I said, the only Drennan dealership in town, 1 mile north of the Galleria. And we want to thank you for the business, and thank you, Don Drennan, for supporting the country.
All right, thank you, Ronnie Marchand, and we're glad to be back. We're certainly glad to have Danny with us. Danny, you just dropped in off the road, didn't you?
I was getting ready to go out, and I heard you were going out, so I couldn't go out of town, but I'm coming back in.
All right, Danny's a great country singer, and I want to thank Noel. Noel, you escorted Governor Folsom in, didn't you? And I appreciate that from the Hoover Police Department. And, you know, we're honored to have Senator Hinton Mitchum, and he's been one of our sponsors for a long time. Hinton Mitchum Ford Tractor in Abbeville, Alabama. And also James Isbell and all those great folks. We played many shows up there, and it's something we kind of do an annual program, I guess, every year, isn't it, Senator Mitchum?
Yes, sir, Country.
We have a lot of fun there, and it's a great honor to have you come down and be on the show.
Well, listen, this ought to be twofold this morning. You have to get up mighty early to make it down from Albertville.
Right.
But I...
Cold, too.
It sure was this morning. Country Boy, I have a resolution here from the Alabama Senate and the legislature on congratulating you on your 37 years and for all that you've done public service. And we want to present you this morning. Also, I want to thank you for all the wonderful advertising you've done for me for my tractor company there in Albertville. And as I said, James Isbell, Lord Board, and all of us employees want to thank you for the good job you've done. So, again, on behalf of all the senators and the members of the Alabama legislature, I want to present you this resolution.
We get a close-up on that. Let me move this mic out of the way there, Senator Mitchum. All right, we get a close-up, and there it is. Senator Mitchum, I want to thank you, and I call him Hinton, but I really appreciate it. He's a great man. I've known him for many years, and I remember you first started for office. We did some jingles for you, didn't we?
Well, that was back in 1974.
1974.
Yeah, did some jingles, sure did. Got elected, too.
And I bought some farm equipment from him, and I still got it.
You mean, well, it's time you bought some more now that you retired. You need to buy some more. Help pay some of this advertising I've paid you over the years, Country Boy.
All right, Senator Mitchum, I want to thank you. That's a great honor, and this is one of the happiest days of my life, and I appreciate you and all the folks in the great state of Alabama.
Well, you meant a lot to a lot of people, thousands and thousands of people, and all the public service that you've done over the years. Congratulations again, and we wish you well.
All right, thank you, and tell Jesse Cup and all the boys how far.
Jesse tried to get him, but he was in Tennessee this morning. He couldn't make it, but he said to tell you that he'd be down here soon again. Hope to and to work with you anything we can do.
All right, Senator Hinton Mitchum, let's give him a nice hand, folks, and we certainly appreciate it. You're a great man. Thank you, sir. And I want to bring my band around and let them say a word here. And you know, about these musicians, I've had a lot of musicians, and these are some of the best ones I've ever had, and I'm proud of all of them, and I want to thank each and every one of them. And start over here with Dino. Dino, come on around. The man with the yellow hair.
Yeah. I got most of that stuff.
You know, did you fertilize that? Come on around here. What kind of fertilizer do you use?
Well, let's see. I don't have a name for it, but I cut most of that stuff off. I heard of it.
Well, you're a great piano player, and I love you, and I want to thank you for the great job you've done.
I appreciate it. It's nice to be here.
And Teresa Byrne, come on, Teresa. Teresa and Gerald have been with me since they were kids, and Teresa's a great singer, rhythm guitarist, and I want to thank you for being a part of our show, Teresa.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you for giving me a chance to be on your show, too. Appreciate it.
All right, and little Blake now is coming along, and maybe he'll be playing the drums.
Maybe he will.
Come on around. Craig Morris. Here's Craig, and Craig is one of the best banjo players. And we did the show here for about 7 years, from 5:30 to 6, just the banjo to guitar.
5 to 5:30, I remember
Was
it.
it 5 to 5:30?
It seemed like it.
5:30 to 6. Why did we start out and then we backed up?
Well, it was 5 to 7. I was doing it the whole time. But anyway, yes, I was here then.
We did that 30 minutes, you know.
Just the fiddle and the banjo, and the guitar and the banjo. I enjoyed that a lot. I learned a lot from you over the years, and learned primarily that good things come from for those who hustle. Make things happen, you know. Take advantage of a good thing and make it happen, and also to treat music as a commitment. And I appreciate everything. I remember you said one time it's going to be a cold day in Birmingham when you give up this show.
Yeah, well, you got it right.
It's about 15 out there now, isn't it?
All right, Greg.
Thank you for
It's
everything.
like a hot day. Right. Greg, you're a good man. Thank you. And I want to thank Roger Ricker. Come on down, Rod. Roger is a great bass player, and he was a staff technician in Nashville. And Roger, I can't tell you how much I love you and how much I appreciate you doing the great work you've done. You've been so consistent. I don't think about one day that Roger might have missed in the 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I've been around on the show about 13 years now, Eddie, and thanks to Bluegrass Bill retiring, I got the job with him, and he's one of the finest. I miss him today.
Yeah, well, Bluegrass, he's a good one, and he's got so many good ones. And, of course, Norman Garrett. Now, Norman came down here from Boston, right, Norm? And he was playing with a lot of bands before he came to work with us. And Norman, I want to say that you've been a great inspiration to us, been a great asset to us, playing the piano, the drums, and the saxophone, and just a lot of fun.
Eddie, you made my stay in Birmingham really fantastic, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate working with you.
You want to give us that slogan, when it's likes, it's gone?
It's gone.
Hey, you got it. When it's likes, it's gone.
Oh,
hang on to this, Daddy. Then Gerald Barr. Gerald, he's a cousin, and of course he's got a great family and a lot of good folks up there that I've known, raised up with. And Gerald was about 14 years old when he started playing the guitar. And when Gerald was 10 and 11, he was a great guitarist then. He just got better and better as years goes by. And Gerald, it's been so wonderful working with you.
It's been good working with you, Eddie. He's been like my second dad.
I tell you, we ain't going to quit. We're going to keep going.
I love you.
We love you, Gerald, and all your whole family. Of course, here's the silver screen idol, Gary Cole. Gary came up here. When do you remember that time you came up for the show, Gary?
Yes, I do, Ed. I run down the mountain crying.
It wasn't that Gary wasn't good, but we had a bass player, and we didn't have a chance at that time to hire him. And I said, Gary, now you're really great, son, but I said, I want you to go home and practice.
At 11 years old, I went home and practiced.
And then you went on to work with Willie Nelson, a lot of people.
Yeah, I worked out in California, Midwest, Junior, and a bunch of guys, and really enjoyed it. Ed, this is not an end. This is a new beginning.
Right.
It is.
So we got a lot of good things happening.
We've had a lot of good times, and I'm going to tell you, folks, I learned a lot from this man.
Well, we learned a lot from you, Gary, and a lot to you, and thank you. Dobro Dave, the man. Now, Dave's been with me since day one, and they played the steel guitar, they played the dobro guitar, and he's just one of the finest musicians, certainly one of the finest people you'll ever see. And Dave, it's good to have all these great years, and we hope to see fit to give us another 30, 40 years.
Yeah, I love you and Edwin and Dawn. I appreciate you putting up with me.
Oh, man, you're a blessing.
I feel like crying.
No, don't cry. You'll have me crying, Dave. And Danny over here. Danny, come on around, Danny. Danny, you want to tell him your full name? Now, Danny dresses like this because I asked him to, and he's the only man with 5 different suits on.
That's right. That's right. This is the man who put the clothes on my back.
And Danny is a good singer. I tell you, this guy is really a personality and a singer and a writer, and just it's always been a pleasure to work with you, Danny.
Thanks. Well, graduating from Sunday show, I was able to get on the Country Boy Eddie show.
And what are you going to do now in the future? You got a lot of songs coming up and a lot of recordings and personal appearances.
Well, I'm working with gospel singers, Minister Grant.
You ever work with Mel Tillis?
No, but I'm thinking about it.
Danny, you're great. Thank you, buddy, and we sure appreciate it. Ronnie, there's Tom Boy. We want to thank Tom, and we have so many people over here. Gosh, I don't know if we can get everybody on, but Warren Sweeney and just everybody. And I'd love to, if Carol will come out here, I'd love for her to sing a song. My little granddaughter, this will be the debut of her singing. And Becky, do you have her tape lined up? And Carol is 9 years old now, right, Carol? And what song are you going to sing for the folks? One. All right, and Carrie, this would be a great honor because it's my last show, and it's been 37 years, and you and Courtney and Cody have just been a wonderful blessing to me. Can you give me the mule call? Yeah. I'll go for that, Abby. All right, after we come back with this message, we're going to try to get this number, and if we can get our audio turned up, you're going to sing for it, right? Okay, let's take a look, folks.
Zero down and under 300 for an all-new Dodge Ram. Zero down and under 300 a month during the final days of the year-end closeout at Roebuck Parkway Dodge. $4 million in inventory. Birmingham's Best Buys guaranteed through the 31st. 94 conversion vans, $17,988 or zero down and $298 a month. 94 caravans, $269 a month. The all-new Dodge Ram, zero down under $300 a month. Hurry! Roebuck Parkway Dodge's year-end closeout ends the 31st.
You only have to give a little to get us to get it.
He stopped loving her today. That's one of my all-time favorites.
George Jones talks about his greatest lines.
And then again, I've always liked The Race Is On. And here comes Pride Up the Backstretch. Heck, they're all good. That's why they're hits. But you know, I'm about to come out with the greatest line I ever had.
Introduce George Jones Country Gold dog food. It's George's own line of 100% complete and balanced foods.
You thought I was talking about a new song, didn't you?
Country Gold is a savory blend of the finest ingredients a dog food can have, fortified with vitamins and minerals. George Jones Country Gold has a flavor your dog will never stop loving.
I'll tell you, Merle will never have a line this good. It'll probably be the greatest hit I've ever had.
The race is on for George Jones Country Gold at your favorite grocery store. Ask for it.
You know, if old George says it's good, then it's good. By George.
Hey, Doug, come on around, Doug. All right, we're back again there. And Kara, she said maybe that last part was, she might not get that right. Is that right, Kara? And what about maybe you and Cody, my grandson, and where's Courtney at? We could all sing You Are My Sunshine. Oh, there's Courtney over there. Let's do that, Cody, if you'll get by the mic. Now, Cody's my little grandson. He plays baseball, he plays football, he plays basketball. What other kind of ball, Cody?
That's all.
And you gotta see this now, Carol. Right. Happy out. I hear you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. The skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Sing one there, Cole.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Everybody. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when sunsets are gray. I never know
how much I love you. Please
don't take
my sunshine away.
All right, thank you, boys. Thank you. That's a good job, Cody. Good job, Cody, Kara, and Courtney, and Ken and Ann. We ate to make our passed away. Gerald here, Mr. Claude Camel, and he must have been in his 80s up there close to where we live, and he passed away. When was that, Gerald?
Yesterday afternoon. And he's going to be at Blackwell's funeral home in Whittier tonight, and they'll just have to call about the funeral arrangements. I'm not sure about that.
All right, Claude Campbell. Everybody in the community knew him and loved him, and he's a great Christian man. And his body will be at Blackwood Funeral Home in Warrior tonight. We're glad to have Doug Cubb. Come on around. Bring old Boomer. Boomer's not going to bite us now, is he? Ken, y'all want to wait over there and...
This is Boomer's...
Hey!
Well, Hampton's raised Boomer since he was a pup, about 8 weeks old. And Eddie, thank you for letting us be part of your family up here from time to time. Boomer and I love you, and we really enjoy it and going to miss you so much.
Doug, it's been a pleasure. And son, Hampton, how you doing there?
All right, how are you doing?
Sing?
No, I don't.
Whistle?
No.
Take care of Boomer.
He plays a little guitar, and that's about it. Yeah.
Well, that's great. And Doug, thank you so much. He's a great attorney, and we appreciate it very much. All right, and let's see. We need to get a song. We got time, and we'd love to have a gospel song if we can. Ronnie, you come over here and let's do God on the Mountain. Did we get everybody on, Ronnie? Or?
I believe we have it. It's a good stab at it anyway.
And Tom Owens and everything. I just can't think of it enough for being nice to us, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Listen, Ronnie, I want to say about Ronnie, me and him so close, we work together much, sometimes we overlook what Ronnie's done for us. And Ronnie was advertising with me for the 37 years he's been on television. Ronnie, and I want to tell you that you're one of the greatest people I've ever worked with. We've never had an unkind word for each other, and just been fun all the way. And Ronnie, we have so much love and respect for you.
I always said I never had a brother, but if I had a brother, I'd choose Eddie. And I love you and love your family, Edwin, and you're just family as far as I'm concerned. Not only me, Eddie, but there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of folks out there, and they feel just like I do. That you're part of their family. Every morning they have breakfast with you, and they start their day out with you. And we all love you, Eddie.
I tell you, Ron, it's a happy day for me, but it's also a sad day, and I want to thank everybody. Let me check with our director. What, Billy? Oh, yes, the people on that with us. Tammy Wynell worked on the show with us. She got her first here. Dolly Parton started with us in Nashville. She sang on our show, and little Wendy Holcomb, and so many great people that's made it.
Tammy Wynette was supposed to, in the hospital in Nashville in critical condition. She was supposed to be here on the show this morning, but she is in critical condition in Nashville, and I'm sure that's why she's
we'd like for everybody to say a prayer for her. Tammy Wynette, she's a great lady. She was the queen of country music there for 3 straight years, and we just hope everything's going to be good for Tammy, and hope she'll get well. And great lady. All right, this is our last number. This makes the farm payment, Rosetta. If we don't get it paid by now, it ain't going to be paid. And I want to thank everybody. I want to thank CNN, Cable News Network for coming over, the Birmingham News. I want to thank the Post-Herald. We had a big story come out there this morning, and all newspapers all over the country, and the radio stations, the DJs. It's been so close to us. And, I really didn't... I don't think I deserved all that attention.
Oh, yes, you did.
And I really love them and thank them for it. Let's go off with a song, God on the Mountain. We have a lot of requests for it.
Okay.
Life is easy when you're up on that mountain.
And you got peace of mind like you've never known.
And things change when you're down that valley.
Don't lose faith, boy. You're never alone.
For the God on the mountain is God in the valley.
When things go wrong, He'll make them right.
For the God of